Kobe Bryant or Tracy McGrady? Kobe Bryant. Dennis Rodman or Draymond Green? Dennis Rodman. Allen Iverson or Steph Curry? Steph Curry. Kevin Garnett or Dirk Nowitzki? Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay, so I'm back. So we got another versus video, and this one is another interesting one. So see my post. Well, this wasn't my post, but it was a post on Instagram where basically they was doing this player versus that player, and the dude got to KG versus Dirk, and you see that he ended up picking Dirk. And then in the comments, I ended up commenting saying that I would have took KG. Spoiler alert, because supposed to be breaking it down, but yeah. So I think KG better, but I'm gonna explain why. So, well, in the comments, I kind of already explained why, because a lot of people felt, because I also showed the comment that people feel like Dirk is better than KG because of his finals MVP and what he did in 2011. A lot of people would have Dirk ranked over KG. And I think that is close enough to talk about. That's why I'm making this video. Both are power forwards around both. Probably, I think they top five off the top of my head. We know Tim Duncan is number one. But after that, Dirk and KG got to be probably two and three or three and four. I might be missing somebody because you got Karl Malone, but they ranked over Karl Malone because they got a ring and Karl Malone don't. So they probably is number two and number three after Tim Duncan when we ranking power forward. So both of them got one ring. Both of them got one MVP. So it's a lot of similarities between the two. So to me, the difference is, like I said, defense is that KG is just almost as a good a scorer as Dirk is, but he a way better defender on top of it. One of the best defenders ever when you actually look at it, which we about to. So to me, I'm like, all things being equal, KG is the better player because KG can get you 20, 25 just like Dirk, but he can also lock down somebody, get you blocks and everything else. And then we know that I mean, not Dirk, KG brings that intensity, and KG is really a leader, a defensive leader. Dirk is kind of quiet. You don't really see Dirk with that having that rah-rah in him like KG do. So for all of them reasons, me personally, I pick KG, but I want to take a look at it like I always do and compare their careers because I always say we compare players one by the eye test. So just watching the players, which one is better, just looking at the players, which one with the eye test, strip away all of the awards and stats, which one when you look at them is better. And then we also factor in stats and awards and accomplishments. I think if when you combine them two things together is how we really rank players and how you should rank players. So I just broke down really the eye test to me. Like just strip away all of the awards and stuff. Who is the individual better player? And I think that is KG because he's a way better defender than Dirk and he can score just as almost as much as Dirk. So to me, it really not no competition. And KG is hands down the better player. I believe KG might be the better rebounder too, definitely the better blocker. Wouldn't be shocked if KG is the better passer too, which I believe that he is. But let's take a look at it. Uh, so NBA championships both got one. NBA season both played 21 seasons. Too crazy. So this is like you really can't get a better comparison between two players. Playoffs played KG 14, Dirk 15, about even. All-Star games, KG 15, Dirk 14. Everything really even. Both won one regular season MVP. Dirk got the finals MVP. Both is four-time All NBA first team. Uh, and then total selection, so including second and third team. Dirk got 12 to KG 9. Now, all defensive first team, we got 9-0. all defensive teams all together, including second and third team, 12-0. Like that's huge. Like 9 and 12-0. Defensive Player of the Year award. KG won the Defensive Player of the Year award. So he got 1-0. KG led the league in rebound 4 times. Dirk never led the league in rebounds. So he is the better rebounder too. And we look for points per game. Okay, KG averaged 17. Dirk averaged 20. So Dirk averaged 3 more points than KG. Rebounds, KG averages 10. Dirk averages 7.5. So about two and a half. KG averaged 2.5 more rebounds than Dirk does. Assists, yeah, KG the better assister slightly. He averaged 3.7 assists. Dirk averaged 2.4. Steals, KG averaged 1.3. Dirk averaged 0.8. Blocks, KG averaged 1.4. Dirk averaged 0.8. Now, total points, career points, Dirk had more career points, 31,000 to 26,000. KG has more career rebounds, 14,000 to 11,000. More assists, KG got 5,000 to Dirk 3,000. Steals, KG got 1,800 to Dirk 1,200. Blocks, KG got 2,000 to Dirk 1,200. And then total games played, what's that, like 80? Dirk played maybe like, what's that, 60, 70 more games than KG did. Field goal percentage, KG shot a slightly higher field goal percentage. Dirk shot a better 3-point percentage. Free throw, Dirk shot about 10%, so Dirk was a better shooter than KG for sure. No. Best seasons. Now their best season, KG averaged 24 his best season. Dirk averaged 26 his best season. And that's crazy. Dirk never averaged 30. You would have thought Dirk would average 30. How much of a scorer he known for? Rebounds. KG had a season he averaged basically 14 rebounds a game, and Dirk averaged 10 per game. They best assist season, KG averaged 6, Dirk averaged 3.5. They best steal season, KG averaged 1.7, Dirk averaged 1.4. They best block season, KG averaged 2.2, Dirk averaged 1.5. And then getting into playoffs. So Dirk averaged 25 in the playoffs, KG averaged 18. Rebounds, now Dirk wrapped it up in playoffs when it came to rebounds. So it's KG slightly better, 10.7 to 10.0. Assists, KG still leads 3.3 to Dirk 2.5. Steals is close, 1.2 for KG, 1.0 for Dirk. And then blocks, KG averaged 1.3. Dirk basically averaged 1 block. So they real close when it comes to playoffs. And then what else? So this is just a best playoffs. KG 27, Dirk 28. Rebounds, KG averaged 18 rebounds in the 2002 playoffs. That's crazy. Dirk did average 13. KG averaged 8.8 assists in 2000 playoffs. Dirk averaged 4.0. KG averaged basically 2 steals per game, same as Dirk. And blocks 2.4. Dirk had 2.6. So yeah, looking at it, it's real, it's even, but you can see that Dirk is, like I said, the slightly better score. He averaged three more points during the regular season and like 5 more points in the playoffs. But KG is the better rebounder, better assister, average more steals and block. Like everything besides points, KG is better than Dirk or over Dirk in. So it's like, does that one finals run and finals MVP override everything else? Because like I said, the biggest difference is the defensive player of the year and then the 12 all defensive teams. Like KG is like top 5 in defensive, all NBA defensive teams. So it's like KG is actually one of the best defenders ever. We don't never talk about him like that, but he technically is. So yeah, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Gary Payton, and Kevin Garnett all hold the NBA record for most all defensive first team selections with nine each. So he tied with Jordan, Kobe, and Gary Payton with nine first team all defense. Now, what is total? So Tim Duncan actually got the record for most overall with 15 because he had eight first team and seven second team. Mm, Trying to see who's second. Just couldn't give me the list. That's something different. Okay, here we go. Total selection, finally. So yeah, Tim Duncan got 15, Kevin Garnett and Kobe got 12. I think they tied for second. Yeah. Kareem actually had 11. Yeah. So KG is actually tied with Kobe second, and people like to hate on Kobe on defensive teams. But another reason why Kobe, one of the GOATs and over LeBron, is that Kobe, one of the greatest defenders of all time. That we going by defensive first team. So yeah, KG tied for the most all first teams, and then he's tied for second. So KG is basically one of the greatest defenders of all time. He got a Defensive Player of the Award too. So with all that being considered, I gotta take KG over Dirk. I can't. That Finals MVP is not enough for me to override everything else. Like no, like this is basically which my next video might be Paul Pierce versus Kyrie Irving. Like, cause that's another kind of comparable. Both got one ring, but Pierce got the Finals MVP. But a lot of people would probably consider Kyrie the better player. I know Kyrie probably, I don't know. Paul Pierce did score, so I don't know. Paul Pierce might average more points than Kyrie. So I have to look into it. It might not be as close as I think that it is. But yeah, I'm taking KG over Dirk all day and tomorrow, and I'm out.